Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
If you're just joining us after bottom of the hour news, it's the Urban Farm Hour here at the fourth Saturday of the month and the Outdoor Living Hour of Rosie on the House. Our topic has changed slightly from what's in our homeowner handbook because we're talking grains. We've got joining farmer Greg Don, his guest Don Guerra of Barrio Bread. And Don, what I went in the first segment to grab a slice, and the loaves were so beautiful I had to come back and show them off before I could bring myself to cutting into them. But this one, it's got like, is that walnuts I'm tasting in it?
Yeah, date and walnuts, yeah.
So explain that one, because this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, this bread is the fruit component, the dates from Agritopia Farms here in Gilbert. So one of the things I love to do is try to recruit as much of the local goods that we have here, the local fruits and nuts or any of the herbs or even peppers that grow local, and get them into the bread. I love to do those collaborations, but this one is a date walnut sourdough method. Is the levain technique is the foundation of all my breads, and that's using wild yeast cultures that are wild yeast and bacterial cultures live in the flour and water medium that makes up the sourdoughs, but those leaven the bread. So long fermentations are required because it's a little bit slower moving, 24 hours start to finish to develop this bread. Some part of that time period is in ambient zone, which favors the yeast cell development, and then you get it into a cool zone, 40 to 55 degrees, to favor more of that bacterial fermentation. But when you do that, you have the yeast and the bacteria working in symbiosis, so it's a full breakdown of gluten, and reduces the glycemic index of the bread through the reduction in starches. So a healthy bread, something that feels light on your body. It doesn't spike your blood sugar, and it doesn't give you the inflammation. Not only that, using older varieties of grain that are naturally low in gluten because they've been hybridized less. Like modern wheats, they go through a lot of different chromosomal change, but these are more pure in form, so makes the body feel good. I can say bread is good for you. This bread is good for you. No sugars, no oils ever. Maybe a little olive oil and some focaccia, but hey, that's good for you.
There you go. Well, and so how's it making you feel to eat it, Romy?
Oh, it's delicious. I love it. And my wife, she doesn't do a lot like the nuts and the dates and everything. I'm gonna have to show her this to give her some ideas, because she does the fermenting with the sourdough, and once we started doing that, it's been about a year. We both can say we'll eat bread and not feel bloated.
Yeah.
It's
it's ancient bread making. That's the coolest thing, is it's not much has changed in bread in the last 1,000 years or so, but we've just mucked it up, right? We've just changed it. We're trying to speed it up with a lot of commercial yeast and warm temperatures, and because of that, your body pays a little price, and you don't get that nice texture when you properly ferment the bread. You get that crust that develops on the outside. You get the nice moist interiors and a little hint of that sourdough, light sourdough. That sourdough is just the flavor is the outcome of the process of the leavening, but it should be pretty young and vibrant and have that delicious taste, right?
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.